So tonight on the program, we have the budget as our major issue, but we would like our panel to weigh in. So I have from our Abuja studio, Mr. Eze Onyekwere. He's the Executive Director of Center for Social Justice. And here in our Lagos studio is Mr. GT Ogunye, a lawyer. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program. Let me begin with you, Mr. Onyekwere. What do you make of what has being a particular trend between lawmakers and the Nigerian police force, especially as the IG of police has been particularly drawn out in all of these issues at each of the time that these issues have been raised?
Well, it is a very unfortunate situation that we have on our hands. Ideally, the IG is not above the law. He should obey summons sent across to him by the Senate or any appropriate legislative body. The latest accusation coming from the Senate President is a familiar script because it's quite easy to get some basement to make allegations, and that will be used as an opportunity to put somebody on trial and put him away for some time. I think this time around that the police should do their homework very well before you can get anybody to say A or B gave me a gun, because this is quite common, or A or B sponsored me to do something illegal. So I hope that the police will do its homework well and then proceed from the result of a proper investigation.
Some of these allegations are very, very damning. If you look at what the police are saying concerning this matter, Mr. Ogunye, as a lawyer, the police is saying that it is also important to underscore that a statement credited to the Senate President can dissuade and discourage living victims, deceased families of those who must have been killed by this vicious hired assassin gang from coming forward to give evidence against them. So it does look like there is some truth in what the Senate President is saying. There are fears that some people may have been transferred from Kwara to Abuja for further investigation. It may be correct because the police have affirmed that there are some people that have been taken from Kwara to Abuja, but the allegations against them are such that they are hired assassins. And this link, what fears do you have?
Really, I don't have fears about this matter. The Senate President has made a very serious allegation, regardless of the fact that he said it on the floor of the Senate. Don't forget, senators enjoy immunity. And
really? Within the chambers?
Within the chambers. It's called legislative immunity. Anything they say there and all that, they can't be held accountable in that regard. And so the flip side is that anything that I said there may not really take it serious, but it's a very serious allegation. And so the police has responded, denying the allegation and then throwing light on what actually happened. That under their procedures, they took alleged cultists under investigation for further investigation in Abuja, and that is according to their own procedure. And they cited examples of the Ile-Ife killings when chiefs and leaders were transferred to Abuja. That was not right. And in other places, they cited examples.
But is it right to take them out of jurisdiction to the headquarters?
The police do it normally. In fact, ordinary people get the police to do that sometimes. A matter is in Lagos, a police station investigating it, and then before you know what's going on, there is a petition. The AIG office in Onikon takes it. Before you know what is going on, FCID in Abuja takes it. As we speak, I have clients who are in Ikoyi prison, you know, in respect of the Okeodo market. In Lagos, they are demolished few days ago on the 27th of April, that Channel Television graciously has been covering, who were framed up by the FCID in Abuja. And they are facing murder trial. They didn't commit any murder just because they opposed the demolition of the market. So the police do it regularly. But the point I'm making is that this is a serious allegation, and the police, they've denied that. And so I hope that the matter will be thoroughly investigated, and the truth will be established. In a way, partisans and people who do not like this Senate President may say that what is just said is very denoic. Permit my literary license.
Denoic?
Denoic in the sense that this is a typical classical Dino Melayo's theatrics, make allegations without substance. But again, he is the number 3 citizen in this country. We may have to assume that he won't just say this like that without any substance. And so we expect that the police will investigate this matter thoroughly, and that if there is, we do not want any wish hunt or political victimization. That's not what we want in the country. We don't want Nigeria to be turned into a police state. We don't want political opposition, intra-party opposition, inter-party opposition to be wish hunted. But overall, we expect that the police will investigate this matter thoroughly and all that. Do people get people assassinated in the country? Yes. Are there cults that are sponsored? Not only in that state, everywhere. Yes, River State, people everywhere. So do politicians, embark on assassination of their political opponents? Yes.
All right. So let's go to our major story of the day, everyone. So the National Assembly has passed the 2018 appropriation bill. So on both chambers, that has happened today, and they passed it into law with an increase of 508 billion naira from the initial 8.6 trillion naira proposed by the president. So the budget now stands at 9.12 trillion naira, with both arms of the National Assembly fixing the benchmark for crude oil at $51 per barrel from the proposed for the $5 per barrel. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriation explains that the additional 508 billion naira added to the budget was applied in critical sectors of the economy, namely reduction of deficit, security and health, power, works, and housing. So we take a moment on the program, but when we come back, my panel on the program, Mr. Eze Onyekwere and Mr. GT Ogunye, will be giving us perspectives on what has become a delay to the budget passage and the issues raised as the budget is being passed on the both floors of the National Assembly today. You will get some insights into these, everyone, but when we come back, stay with us.